He didn't just delete a project. He erased 6 months of sleepless nights, 12-hour workdays, every step of the product roadmap, the pitch deck, the code. All of it gone with a single click. I didn't even get a chance to breathe before he turned to me, locked eyes across the boardroom table, and said loud enough for every executive to hear, "Your work is garbage. Begin again." I didn't blink. I just stared. Mark Tressler, my wife's father, CEO of Irexon, billionaire, the kind of man who smiles as he pushes you off a cliff and calls it character development. My phone rang. I answered it, still looking directly at him. "Yeah," I said, voice steady. "I'll take the $700,000. Send the contract over." Silence swept through the boardroom like a guillotine. I saw his face shift, white with disbelief, then flushed red, then eerily still. I ended the call, slipped the phone into my pocket, and packed up my laptop one slow movement at a time. "You're leaving?" he asked, too late. "I just got promoted." I said calmly, "Not here." And I walked out. I married at least 5 years ago. Brilliant, thoughtful, always playing translator between her father's brutality and the rest of the world he stepped on. At our wedding, Mark handed me a glass of whiskey and said, "If you ever want to build something real, come to Virexon." It felt like acceptance. It wasn't. 2 years later, I joined the company, started near the bottom, worked like a dog, delivered results, climbed fast, too fast. Mark eventually named me head of innovation, a hollow title with no authority but a polished plaque on the door. I was his trophy, the charming son-in-law he paraded around conferences while quietly pocketing my ideas. His betrayal didn't strike like lightning. It crept like frost. First, a prototype I'd built was mysteriously pitched under someone else's name. Then my calendar started losing meetings. My notes went missing. Whispers began. "He's not strategic enough. Too emotional." Elise noticed. She asked questions. Mark brushed it off. "He's still learning. He's not quite there." What I didn't know, what gutted me, was that Elise was helping him, feeding him updates from our bedroom, turning pillow talk into power plays. She wasn't just watching my slow descent, she was guiding it. Then 1 month ago, everything changed. I found the email. It was forwarded from Elise to Mark, accidentally CC'd to me. A single, chilling sentence. Asterisk, he's finally finishing the prototype. You can kill it now if you want. He won't push back. Asterisk. She'd used my laptop, left her inbox open. A simple mistake. The only one she made. I didn't confront her. Not then. I didn't scream or accuse. I started building. Quietly, relentlessly. I reconstructed my prototype on a private server. Better this time. Smarter architecture. Enhanced features. I called it Neon Rift. I registered the patent through a shell company with my name, my timestamp. Then I made a call to Cake Systems, Virexon's fiercest competitor. At first, they were curious. Then they were hungry. Then they were begging. They flew me to Zurich under pseudonym. I showed them what Neon Rift could do. "We'll pay anything," the CTO said. "I want full creative control," I replied, "and I want Mark to watch it happen." They laughed. Then they agreed. $700,000 signing bonus. Double my Virexon salary. That boardroom meeting, the one where he deleted my work, was a trap, a decoy. I led him to it. Gift-wrapped failure. Let him believe he had the upper hand. Let him kill the wrong version. And when he smirked, proud of himself, I answered the call right there, on speaker. Every executive heard the deal go down in real time. He tried to call later. Elise did too. I didn't answer either. Instead, I sent Mark a PDF of patent. My name, my timestamp, and a note, "You deleted the wrong file." 1 week later, Cakes unveiled Neon Rift at the Global Tech Summit. The press went wild. Investors sprinted from Virexon like rats from a sinking ship. Mark's empire shook. His shares dropped 38% in a single day. He held a press conference, accused me of betrayal, said I'd stolen company property. But I was ready. I hadn't touched a single line of Virexon's code. I had witnesses, logs, patents, legal firewalls he couldn't break. He swung hard, but his fists were full of smoke. Elise filed for divorce the following week. Claimed she hadn't known what her father planned. I didn't respond. Instead, I mailed her a framed copy of the email she'd accidentally CC'd me on. No words, just the proof. Last I heard, Mark stepped down from the board. Quietly. No speech. No farewell. The man who once ruled boardrooms like a god now hides behind PR statements and a legacy crumbling by the hour. And me? I sit in a sunlit corner office above Lake Geneva. Neon Rift S launch exceeded expectations by 240%. My team listens when I speak. My name's on the door. Sometimes I think about the moment he hit delete. That smirk, that certainty that he'd just destroyed me. He thought he was wiping me off the map. But I was never the file. I was the backup plan. Justice doesn't always come with gavels or headlines. Sometimes it comes wrapped in silence, stitched with patience, waiting behind the curtain until the perfect moment to strike. And the best part? The look on his face when he realized the prey was never helpless. Just hidden, watching, planning, then choosing the moment to cut him down.